70 hour QLDC number 2. If this has the default message, we're cutting this out. The Epic of Alexander Ultimate is an ultimate raid introduced in patch 5.11. The raid, also known as T, is based on the Alexander R. Okay, well, that's Final Fantasy XIV for you. You fell off. I wonder where I fell off. Okay, that's funny. I'm liking this already. Like, that is such a simple and questionable thing to do. This is brilliant. Oh, right. That's gonna affect every sprite. That is fascinating. And the background just changed color for some reason. Huh. These are... Oh, those are toggle blocks. And those are 1F0s. You know, credit where credit's due. Making your intent incredibly clear is valuable. Yeah, the background's doing something real funky. That was a mistake. That was a huge mistake. Can I fix this? I think I can. There we go. I need him to despawn, though. Give it from GBA Kelowna game. Also one of your favorites. Shoot. Remember I said I could recover from this? I can't now. Darn sprite. Okay. There's just something so very silly and charming about literally saying, yeah, it sure is 1F0 by literally saying it's 1F0. I don't know, it amuses me very much. I don't think I've ever seen someone do it, and the clarity of intent is high. Because it's 1F0, I know what that means. I mean, there was a time when I didn't, but I know what it means now. Okay. Now... That's what I'm supposed to do. Huh. Okay, I'm actually mildly impressed. Nuts. Wait. Oh, right, it goes up. It's not often you see someone change songs without a small pause. I wonder how they got away with this. Like, there's a trick going on here. There's definitely a trick going on here. Like, I'm digging the, like, background trends, slow background transitions. Oh, that could have been bad. Wonder what's gonna go next. Ahaha! Yeah, I saw it. It comes out the bottom. Oh, that's cute. See? It just keeps doing this. How does it get away with it? Of course, now we have to have Mario on the ceiling. Just a natural thing to do for the second half. Well, it sounds like Sonic music, if I had to guess. Alright, so thing we need to know, can I use Mario's head? Oh, whoops. I'm gonna regret... Actually, I didn't check that. This makes sense. Okay, we can't use Mario's head as his feet. I mean, I probably should try to bounce on the plant there, but I'm pretty sure I know what's going to happen here. Hello, Pokies. There's ceiling ahead. Whoops. Ah, so close. Wait. Oh, I wanted the mushroom. Oh, well. Okay, this time will be different. I am grounded again. And sprites are upside down now. Wait. Oh, sprites are up, but I'm down. Okay, so those will always switch between the two. Okay. Got it. I want this. Solid? Solid. Oh, hello. No, thank you. Worked 17 hours this week and it's Tuesday? Oof. Just got home, started at 4:30, ended at 6 a.m. Oof. My condolences. I'd ask how you're doing, sir, but I have to imagine the answer is quite obviously tired. Oh, that felt like a sketchy jump, but I don't think it actually was. Oh, you! Oh, that was brilliant. Sounds like almost too clever for its own good. Almost. No! Of course that's how that works. Wait, how would I get up there? Oh, I see. Very straightforwardly, actually. I can crouch? Kinda. Oh, I didn't wait long enough. I must go. My planet needs me. Hey. There we go. I should look at the number there to see if I actually got all of them. If it uses, like, nicer rules than the standard SMW rules. We're not going back. There's no real reason to. Unless there is a reason to, as it turns out. One of those kinds of things. Was feeling so good about that until I wasn't. Here we see the elusive two thrower. We never see two throwers in Mario World. It's always 6. You have 2. Oh, hello. Netmore is big, but the gap still bothers you for small. I gotcha. H2 said dinner's ready. Alright. Well, enjoy dinner. Up for the raid. What's up, Memory Lane? We'll do this. Thank you for the good luck. How was the stream? What were you up to? Hope it's something fun. We've been hitting a strike of pretty awesome levels so far. We had a football level. We had anti-gravity. We had the game of life. We had power down, which was interesting and cool. And I've only got 3 left after this. 3 left? 3 left after this. So QLDC is almost done. It's the nature of it. Only so much QLDC to go around. Dang it. Played Five Nights at Freddy's the first time. It was fun. Eating right now, fish and pasta. Ah, no fish. What's up, Jesus Juice? How you doing? Yeah, it goes to show, just like with my strategy, sometimes I get to certain entries way later than everybody else does. Just because RNG is as RNG does. Walk QLDC. Yeah, well, sooner or later, there'll be more. It only comes once a year. So we should enjoy it while it lasts. Yeah, the gap is funnier when he's bigger. I am so smart. Right. I forgot directions existed for a moment. I assume you're playing the, like, original Oh god, I didn't think this through. Five Nights at Freddy's. It's one of those things where I appreciate it still doing, like, the pre-rendered stuff in that day and age, but honestly, the gameplay is so not something I'm interested in doing. Like, I've watched enough to understand it's not something I actually want to do. It's a form of juggling. I thought that was going to be safe. Huh. But very silly juggling. But anyway, there'll be other contests later in the year, probably. I actually have no idea what the contest plan is. But there'll probably be more of them. Who knows? Maybe... Oh. Man, speaking of jump scares, I'm never prepared for this. Modern recreation of Night Trap? Yeah, I guess I can kind of see that. I feel Night Trap is sillier. Much sillier, though. Do another one of these. It has been a raid-tastic day. What's up, Shinobi-kun? How you doing? It's been a high number of raids today. Here we go. Oh, thanks for the follow. Enjoy your fish. And I flubbed my jump. And also the fish were unintelligible. Thank you for the raid. Enjoy your fish, too. You raided, true. Good luck, QLDC. Oh, thank you. And you were N-rated? I'm not sure. How you doing, Burrito Pirate? I like the name. You wouldn't download a burrito, would you? I'm pretty sure you would. How many raids have I had? 3. Glitch Cat, Memory Lane, and now Snatch. It's been a raidful day, like I said. I don't usually get this many raids. And since that it does display in game and pauses the game, it does actually give me a little bit of a shock. Not like a bad shock, which is like, oh, okay. Very much like, not expecting that. It's also nice that it pauses the game, because sometimes I really do need like a short handbrake, and it gives me a great excuse to take a short handbrake. Anyway, we're playing the QLDC, and I'm being dumb. Beat Dan for a questionable run hack. It's called For Dan, not for... Okay. I'm not familiar with For Dan. I've known some Dans, but not 4 of them. Maybe, like, 3 Dans in my life? Dan's not that common of a name. Like, I'm trying to think of the Dans I've known in my life. Like, my sister dated a guy named Dan in high school. I met Dan Salvato. That counts. Yeah, I might not actually know that many Dans. Like, just in general. Oh, I did know a Daniel. I played D&D with a Daniel for a while. What is QLDC? It is questionable level design contest, correct. So basically it's kind of... And this is a point that I think other people have probably made better than me. I know that BD's got a good little comment. Calvin's dad explains comic explaining this, but like, all contests are either OLDC or CLDC. OLDC standing for old school, CLDC standing for chocolate level design contest. QLDC is a chocolate level design contest where we kind of like take the gloves off. You're allowed to do any silly thing you think will be funny. And we're not really going to penalize you. There's no scoring. Everybody kind of wins. So it's a different kind of contest. It's a nicer contest in some ways. Because, like, I don't give anyone a score at the end of the day. Like, quite literally, the only parts of my notes that matter in terms of, like, producing a PNG you can have on your profile are the, does this get a trophy or not? Which the answer is almost usually yes. I basically never say this shouldn't get a trophy unless it's incredibly low effort. Very few people put in basically no effort into these contests anyway. Or if it's going to be like a top 3 one. So, like, there we go. Finally passed that section. So it's a very friendly contest in that way. There's no real losing. Everyone's kind of a winner. Okay, if I do that, won't I instantly die? I don't think I understand this obstacle yet. Things have changed. Okay. Again, I still can't believe that actually works. Oh, wait. It's QLDC with you. Let's roll dice for it. Because I wanted to roll some dice. That's the long and short of it. There's just going to be a number in the judging thing that has no bearing on anything whatsoever. That's the entire point. Everyone's got to have their gimmick. Mine makes no sense. Whoops. It's mostly the fact that I want to use the Bluetooth die for something. I haven't really done much with it. Remember playing the Lost levels? Game where I do with the challenging levels? Yeah, I did too. I played All-Stars. I played a lot of All-Stars back in the day. I need to go better. When I got a Super Nintendo, I had a choice. I could get a Super Nintendo that had a pack-in of Killer Instinct, or I could get one that had a pack-in of Donkey Kong Country and then get another game. And I was like, you know what? I want DKC and another game. I have never regretted that choice. And that other game? All-Stars. No, some people have qualms about how certain aspects of it are implemented. And you just have to hold right there. It wasn't that hard. Oh, my? Okay. Oh, wait, that's death. But yeah, All-Stars had a lot of good stuff in it. And no, it wasn't SMW plus All-Stars. I bought SMW later at Funko Land. Goes to show how long ago this story was. I do miss Funko Land. In the sense that it was a large network of stores. I feel that pipe has to be relevant somehow. Like, there's a trick here. That's the trick. I'm dumb. Good old days of Funko Land. Choose your first Kaizo game. Guess hack-wise, it kind of is. It kind of is in a way. It's in the alphabet, pretty please. I don't know if I know it. The seamless transition between tracks. That's the thing. I don't know how they're doing this. Like, generally speaking, the reason why there's a big pause is because everyone just takes their moment, stops the world, and does gigantic DMAs into the SPU. And I don't know why this isn't. Now, to be fair, you can do much smaller DMAs into the SPU. That's a thing you can do, but it's very rarely done because people don't do it that often. I don't know. Oh, I see the problem with this now. You know, we take those. That didn't work. What was my expectation? Okay, that did work. Why are you asking me what DMA means? Hacks, you probably know. And I see the 6-7 now. It took me a moment, but I see it now. That was a pretty neat level. Basically, like throwing memory, moving memory from one place to another. Direct memory access. I assume they're using DMA to move stuff to the SPU. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not how that works. Like, I assume when, like, you hit the goalpost and the world stops, the entire game stops. They're just literally standing around an NMI and transferring over the entire song over to the SPU while during that pause. That was my understanding of how that worked. Could be wrong, but that's what I thought they were doing. And I thought they could do it using DMA because why wouldn't you use DMA? Like, that's the thing to do it. You need to lose large blocks of memory around to use DMA because DMA is awesome. All right, we're not going to stand here. Actually, no, it's not going to matter. But yeah, that was a really good level. I enjoyed it. The seamless transitions were cool. The blending background was different. Did I say this hack is SA1? Yeah, that doesn't affect that. The SA1 can't directly touch that side of the memory bus. The SA1 could only affect the memory that's in the cartridge, I think. There's no DMA access. 4 dual direction ports. Interesting. So you can't actually DMA to it? I mean, they're ports. You can still fire off a DMA to the port, right? Maybe it doesn't read fast enough for the DMA to be reasonable. Anyway, that was a good level. I enjoyed it. I'm gonna get this Bowser statue to stop doing that. That's close enough. It's close enough to taking notes, I think. But yeah, that level was really cool and had a lot of awesome stuff going on. That's about it.